Hi, I am Artur Polkowski, the product owner at 30k.com. 30k is an API provider focused on frequent flyer data. At the core of our product, called Malify API, it's a computation engine that determines number of frequent flyer miles for every given flight. That's, however, just one of a few features available. In this video, I would like to give you a quick overview of these features, which in turn would answer the questions: what kind of information you can get and how to use it in your application. First of all, frequent flyer miles. You can display miles earned not only for the airline that the program belongs to, but also to all alliance and private airline partners. That's all done automatically on our end, and for more than 70 frequent flyer programs we support. In addition to miles, you can get information about eligible status benefits. These are benefits such as free lounge access, priority check-in, or extra baggage allowance. They are usually available for travelers holding higher status in frequent flyer program they use, for example, gold status. Then we have cabin upgrades. You can learn which flights are eligible for upgrade, for example, from economy to business, and how much does it cost in terms of award miles you need to spend. All these features would not provide high value for a traveler if not personalized experience. With a bit of information about the traveler, you can get mileage earnings and other benefits for his frequent flyer memberships and status tiers he holds. Finally, you can see traveler frequent flyer membership data and retrieve his mileage balances and other information about his account, such as miles expiration date. Now, when you know what kind of information you can get using Malify API, I would like to demonstrate to you how to use it in real application. This is our API demo app. You can see its interface is divided into three sections. First one contains regular flight search engine and gives you a real-time overview of traveler profile, namely list of his frequent flyer memberships, currently just empty. The third section is designed for developers using our API. You can see there all API requests, learn more about them, even investigate received and sent JSON structures. You can see that we called getTraveler method. That's because we use browser local storage to store traveler ID, so we can reuse the same traveler profile. Usually, however, you need to create a traveler first. Then we pulled the list of frequent flyer memberships for this traveler. As you can see, it's nothing here right now. That means we don't know anything about this traveler yet. Then finally, we have getProgramCollection method that provided us with the list of all supported frequent flyer programs. You can use such list to build a dropdown or autocomplete field like this. Now let's search for a flight from Los Angeles LHX to London LHR. As you can see, we already have flight results. You can also notice that calculate method brought us additional frequent flyer information to this page. We have the cheapest flight for $1,127, earning 8,400 miles to Turkish Miles and Smiles program. But there is a better deal from Aeroflot. With $50 more, I could get 15,000 miles. That's double. It's a pity though I can't use this deal because Aeroflot bonus is not my program. I will use my Delta SkyMiles membership instead, in which I hold gold status. You can see that we've called create membership method. And now you can see that I will earn just 7,600 miles for the same Aero flight, but I'll enjoy some benefits too. There is priority check-in or preferred seating, for example. Okay, but now what if I had Turkish Miles and Smiles membership too? Let's add this one. This time, however, I'll use simple authentication with my membership number and password to connect this program. You can see now that there are two API requests executed, one to create a new membership and another one to authenticate it and store my credentials safely in a system. This way, you can not only personalize mileage calculations on a flight search engine, but also retrieve current traveler balances. Such connection usually takes a few seconds. Now, when the request is complete, we can see more details for my Miles and Smiles membership. There are mileage earnings, progress to the next status tier, miles expiration date, etc. After flight results have been refreshed, you can see also that flights marketed by Turkish Airlines earn some miles too. Also, I can upgrade them. Let's see details. I can upgrade this flight segment to business cabin, and that's for 120,000 miles. This way you could see our Malify API in action. Now I would like to tell you a few words about technical aspects of the integration. This is our Malify API documentation. As you can see, it states that our API is a REST service using HTTPS protocol and JSON to encode both request and response data. Authentication is very simple. You just need to use an individual API key that should be attached to every request as a query string parameter. Please do not forget also to set version header to the latest version, which is 3.0. So you can see list of available methods. The most important one, calculate method, is here. It takes as required parameters just a list of flights and a traveler ID. In order to get this traveler ID, you need to create one, and you can do it using method from traveler section here. It's also where you will find detailed information on how to add frequent flyer memberships to traveler profile and how to authenticate them. That should be enough of help to get you started with Malify API. Thanks for watching. If you had any questions, you can send them to support@30k.com. I will also be at the hackathon to provide you any assistance needed. See you there.